Imagine waking up each morning with renewed energy, mental clarity, and a sense of vitality that feels almost ageless. For many men crossing the milestone of 50, this can feel like a memory rather than a reality. Fatigue sets in more quickly, endurance wanes, and what once felt natural now requires deliberate effort. The body changes, hormones decline, and confidence in strength and performance is often shaken. But what if nature itself held keys, not in complicated treatments or expensive remedies, but in simple fruits found in orchards and markets? What if the path to reclaiming vigor, enhancing circulation, and preserving masculinity was as close as the breakfast table? This is not fantasy. It is supported both by ancient traditions and modern science, which increasingly show that certain foods can slow decline, restore balance, and keep vitality intact. As men age beyond 50, their physiology undergoes marked transformation. Testosterone levels decline, muscle mass shrinks, and fat distribution shifts. The cardiovascular system shows signs of wear, and oxidative stress builds quietly in tissues. Energy dips more frequently, sexual health becomes less reliable, and mood may be unsettled. While exercise, rest, and stress management remain vital, nutrition plays a central role in how well the body adapts. Nutrients are not just fuel. They are regulators, protectors, and signals to the body. They stabilize blood sugar, safeguard circulation, and provide the raw materials for hormone production. In this context, 3 fruits stand out: bananas, pomegranates, and berries. Each offers unique compounds that support heart health, testosterone balance, circulation, cognitive clarity, and sexual function. They are not exotic or inaccessible, but simple, affordable, and remarkably effective when consumed consistently. Bananas are often dismissed as ordinary, yet their nutritional density is extraordinary. They provide potassium, magnesium, vitamin B6, fiber, and natural sugars in a balanced form. Potassium regulates blood pressure, reducing cardiovascular strain and supporting erectile function. Magnesium relaxes muscles and calms the nervous system, improving rest and recovery. Vitamin B6 contributes to neurotransmitter balance, supporting mood, focus, and even sexual desire. Fiber moderates blood sugar, preventing energy crashes. Together, these compounds create steady vitality that men over 50 urgently need. Pomegranates, with their jewel-like arils, have long symbolized vitality. They are dense with antioxidants such as polycollagens and ellagic acid, which protect vessel linings, preserve nitric oxide, and enhance circulation. Blood flow integrity is central not only to heart health but also to performance in the bedroom. Pomegranate juice has even been shown to modestly raise testosterone levels while protecting the prostate through anti-inflammatory pathways. In essence, pomegranates defend circulation and hormones simultaneously, addressing 2 of the most critical challenges of aging men. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries offer yet another set of benefits. Rich in flavonoids and anthocyanins, they protect arteries, improve insulin sensitivity, and stabilize metabolism. This reduces risks of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and erectile dysfunction. Vitamin C in berries strengthens collagen, keeps blood vessels resilient, and aids in recovery from stress. Their antioxidants cross the blood-brain barrier, enhancing memory and cognition. For men concerned about mental sharpness as well as physical stamina, berries are essential allies. What makes these fruits so effective is not isolated nutrients, but synergy. Bananas stabilize energy, pomegranates enhance blood flow, and berries protect vessels and hormones. Together they form a triad that addresses fatigue, circulation decline, and hormonal imbalance, the 3 forces that most undermine vitality after 50. Unlike pills or treatments, they deliver balance, cofactors, and interactions that the body recognizes and uses efficiently. This stage of life demands such strategies. By 50, many men face early signs of metabolic syndrome, higher blood pressure, cholesterol imbalance, creeping insulin resistance. The risk of heart disease rises sharply, and erectile dysfunction becomes increasingly common. Testosterone drops accelerate, often showing not just as reduced libido but as weaker muscles, lower drive, and changes in mood. Sleep may be fragile, digestion less efficient, recovery slower. The body still retains resilience, but it requires stronger support. That support can be built daily through these fruits. Circulation lies at the core of vitality. The same arteries that must supply the heart and brain also feed the pelvic region. When vessels stiffen, when nitric oxide falters, when oxidative stress accumulates, blood flow weakens. The result is not just fatigue or cardiac risk, but diminished performance in intimacy. What feels like a private issue is in truth a reflection of vascular health. The good news is that potassium, antioxidants, and flavonoids abundant in bananas, pomegranates, and berries reverse much of this damage by improving vessel elasticity, protecting nitric oxide, and reducing inflammation. Energy decline is another hallmark of aging. Fatigue arises from mitochondrial wear, hormonal shifts, blood sugar imbalances, and nutrient gaps. Bananas supply quick yet steady energy, berries defend mitochondria from oxidative stress, and pomegranates improve oxygen delivery. Combined, they keep energy reliable through the day, allowing men to stay active, engaged, and productive. Hormones, particularly testosterone, remain central to confidence and vitality. While synthetic interventions exist, they often carry risks. Natural approaches work more gently but sustainably. Pomegranates help raise testosterone modestly. Bananas contribute vitamin B6 for hormone regulation, and berries lower inflammation that suppresses hormones. Together, they create a healthier environment for hormonal balance. Beyond immediate effects, these fruits protect against long-term decline. Oxidative stress and inflammation are underlying drivers of chronic disease, heart failure, Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer. By counteracting these, bananas, pomegranates, and berries extend not just lifespan but health span, keeping later years active and independent. They safeguard memory, circulation, mobility, and intimacy, allowing men to enjoy their years with quality rather than decline. Skepticism is natural. Can three simple fruits truly influence vitality so profoundly? The answer lies in consistency and cumulative effect. These are not drugs with immediate dramatic impact, but foods that, when eaten daily, slowly restore balance and function. The same way years of neglect erode health, years of nourishment rebuild it. Men who commit to these fruits often notice improved digestion, sharper energy, steadier mood, and more reliable performance within weeks, with deeper transformations unfolding over months and years. Populations provide evidence. Mediterranean diets, rich in fruits including pomegranates and berries, correlate with longer lives, lower cardiovascular disease, and better sexual health. This is not coincidence but the quiet accumulation of daily choices. Nature rewards consistency. Integration is simple. A banana in the morning offers quick fuel. Pomegranate juice or seeds at midday deliver antioxidants. A bowl of berries in the evening aids recovery. Minimal effort, repeated daily, generates compounding benefits. These fruits also assist weight management, a challenge for many men past 50. Fiber promotes fullness, moderates blood sugar, and reduces cravings. Lower body fat improves testosterone balance, reduces inflammation, and restores confidence. Sleep, too, improves. Magnesium in bananas calms nerves. Antioxidants in pomegranates ease stress damage. Berries stabilize blood sugar. Better rest restores hormones, repairs tissues, and resets the nervous system, feeding into stronger energy the following day. These fruits even quiet chronic low-grade inflammation, which accelerates aging across joints, brain, and arteries. Men who consume them regularly often feel lighter, ache less, and recover faster. The psychological impact is equally powerful. Nutrition is not only about biochemistry but about mindset. Choosing nourishing foods reinforces self-discipline and a sense of control over aging. Improved energy builds confidence. Confidence enhances intimacy. Intimacy supports emotional well-being. A cycle of decline is replaced with a cycle of renewal. Critics sometimes point to fruit sugar as a concern, yet context matters. Unlike refined sweets, fruits contain fiber, water, and compounds that mitigate sugar's effect. Berries even improve insulin sensitivity, making them protective rather than harmful. Elimination is unnecessary. Balance is the goal. Science strengthens the case. Studies show pomegranate juice enhances circulation and raises nitric oxide activity. Research on flavonoids links berry consumption with lower rates of erectile dysfunction. Potassium-rich diets, often supported by bananas, reduce hypertension and improve heart outcomes. Together, these findings validate what tradition has long observed. These fruits preserve vitality. Beyond physiology, there is symbolism. Bananas, pomegranates, and berries are gifts of abundance, colorful, flavorful, and satisfying. They remind us that health need not be complicated or costly. They are accessible across cultures and incomes, democratizing the pursuit of vitality. They connect men not only to their bodies, but to the rhythms of nature itself. Eating them mindfully becomes an act of gratitude, a ritual of care, a way of affirming that aging can be approached not with resignation but with strength. Men over 50 often serve as fathers, grandfathers, leaders, and mentors. Their vitality influences families and communities. By nourishing themselves, they set an example for younger generations, showing that aging does not mean withdrawal but engagement, not decline but adaptation. Their choices echo beyond their own lives, shaping legacies of health. Imagine a man who adopts these choices today. Each morning he takes a banana for energy. Midday he drinks pomegranate juice, strengthening his circulation. In the evening he enjoys a bowl of berries, calming inflammation and feeding recovery. Day by day, these actions compound. Within weeks his energy steadies. Within months his confidence in performance grows. Within years he realizes he has aged differently, resilient, active, confident, and present. The journey is not one of deprivation but of abundance. These fruits are not medicines disguised as food but foods that act as medicine. To embrace them is to embrace vitality itself. To affirm that life after 50 is not decline but transformation, not limitation but renewal. The message is clear. Men over 50 need not accept fatigue, waning energy, or compromised performance as inevitable. By turning daily to the simple power of bananas, pomegranates, and berries, they can reclaim energy, preserve circulation, protect hormones, and restore confidence. The choice is small, the effort minimal, but the reward is immeasurable. A life lived fully, with strength, vitality, and joy sustained into the decades ahead.